Hey there, science fans. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of RNA, a molecule that's been making headlines lately. You might have heard of it in relation to those newfangled mRNA vaccines. But RNA is much more than just a vaccine ingredient, it's a fundamental building block of life. So what exactly is RNA? Think of DNA as the blueprint of life, containing all the instructions our cells need to function. RNA, or ribonucleic acid, acts as the messenger, carrying those vital instructions from DNA to the protein-making factories of our cells, called ribosomes. You can imagine RNA as a little chef, reading the recipe from the DNA cookbook and whipping up delicious proteins that our bodies need to survive and thrive. Pretty neat, huh? Now, there are different types of RNA, each with its own unique job. But today, we're going to focus on a particular type called messenger RNA, or mRNA for short. This little guy is at the heart of a revolutionary new approach to medicine, one that has the potential to change the way we treat and prevent diseases. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on an exciting journey into the world of RNA technology. Remember those protein-making factories we talked about, the ribosomes? These tiny but mighty structures within our cells are responsible for producing proteins, which are essential for countless bodily functions. They read the genetic instructions and assemble the proteins accordingly. Well, mRNA vaccines work by delivering a special message to those factories. A message that contains the blueprint for a specific protein. This message is in the form of messenger RNA, or mRNA, which is a type of genetic material. These instructions tell the ribosomes exactly how to make a specific protein, one that is part of a virus, but not the whole virus itself. This is a crucial distinction because it means the protein can be produced without causing disease. Imagine handing the ribosome chef a recipe card for a viral protein. The ribosome, like a diligent chef, follows the recipe to create the protein. This protein is a harmless piece of the virus, not capable of causing illness on its own. Now, this viral protein isn't harmful on its own. It's like a single ingredient from a complex dish, not the entire meal. It can't make you sick, but it serves a very important purpose. But when our immune system spots it, it says, "Hold on a minute, this doesn't belong here." Our immune system is incredibly adept at recognizing foreign invaders, even if they are just harmless pieces of a virus, and mounts a powerful defense. This defense mechanism is our body's way of preparing for a potential real threat. It's like a practice drill for our immune system, ensuring it's ready for the real thing. This defense involves creating antibodies, which are specialized proteins designed to recognize and neutralize specific pathogens. These antibodies are like little warriors, each trained to target a specific enemy, which are like little warriors trained to seek and destroy the real virus if it ever dares to enter our bodies. These antibodies remain in our system, providing long-term protection by quickly responding to future infections. Think of it like showing your immune system a wanted poster of the virus. The immune system gets a clear picture of what the enemy looks like, so it can recognize and attack it immediately if it ever shows up. The mRNA vaccine is like a harmless version of that poster, giving your body a sneak peek at the enemy so it can be ready to fight back with full force if the real deal ever shows up. This preparation is crucial for a swift and effective immune response, giving your body a sneak peek at the enemy so it can be ready to fight back with full force if the real deal ever shows up. This advanced warning system is what makes mRNA vaccines so effective. This is in contrast to traditional vaccines, which use a weakened or inactive form of the whole virus to trigger an immune response. These traditional methods have been effective for many diseases, but they come with certain limitations and risks, which use a weakened or inactive form of the whole virus to trigger an immune response. While these vaccines are generally safe, there's always a small risk of the weakened virus causing illness, especially in people with compromised immune systems. mRNA vaccines are like a more targeted approach, delivering just the essential information to our cells without the need for the whole virus. This precision reduces the risk of side effects and makes the vaccine safer for a broader population, delivering just the essential information to our cells without the need for the whole virus. Pretty slick, right? This method not only enhances safety but also allows for quicker development and adaptation to new viral strains. This targeted approach is one of the reasons why mRNA vaccines are considered a game changer in the world of medicine. They represent a significant advancement in our ability to combat infectious diseases, offering hope for faster and more effective responses to future pandemics. Now you might be thinking, hold on a minute, Bill. Injecting myself with genetic material? Sounds a little freaky. And hey, I hear you, it's natural to have questions about something new, especially when it comes to our health. But here's the thing. mRNA vaccines are designed with safety as a top priority. First off, mRNA is a naturally occurring molecule that our bodies already use every day to make proteins. It's not some foreign substance that's going to mess with our DNA or turn us into superheroes, though that would be pretty cool. Patient testimonial. Secondly, the mRNA in these vaccines is engineered to be very fragile. Once it delivers its message to our cells, it quickly breaks down and disappears. It's like a self-destructing message, leaving no trace behind. And finally, extensive research and rigorous testing have gone into ensuring the safety of mRNA vaccines. Millions of people around the world have already received these vaccines, and the data clearly shows that they are safe and effective. Of course, like any medication, there can be side effects, but with mRNA vaccines, they are typically mild and short-lived, like a sore arm or fatigue. So, rest assured, science fans, mRNA vaccines are backed by solid science and a strong safety record. Let's dive a bit deeper into how these mRNA vaccines actually work. When you receive an mRNA vaccine, it introduces a small piece of genetic code from the virus into your body. This code is not the virus itself, but rather a blueprint for a harmless piece of the virus known as the spike protein. Your cells use this blueprint to produce the spike protein, which then triggers your immune system to recognize it as a threat and build a defense against it. This process trains your immune system to recognize and fight the actual virus if you are exposed to it in the future. Essentially, the vaccine teaches your body how to protect itself without ever exposing you to the real virus. This is a revolutionary approach to vaccination, offering a highly effective way to prevent illness. The development of mRNA vaccines is the result of decades of research and innovation in the field of molecular biology. While the technology may seem new, it builds on a long history of scientific advancements. Researchers have been studying mRNA technology for years, and the COVID-19 pandemic accelerated its application. The global scientific community came together to develop these vaccines in record time, without compromising on safety or efficacy. Thanks to these efforts, we now have powerful tools to combat the pandemic and protect public health. And the potential of mRNA technology doesn't stop with COVID-19. Researchers are exploring its use for other infectious diseases, cancer, and even genetic disorders. The success of mRNA vaccines opens up exciting possibilities for future medical breakthroughs. So, when you think about mRNA vaccines, remember that they represent a significant leap forward in medical science, offering hope and protection for millions of people worldwide. Embrace the science, trust the research, and feel confident in the safety and efficacy of mRNA vaccines. Together, we can overcome this pandemic and look forward to a healthier future. Okay, so we've covered what mRNA vaccines are and how they work. These innovative vaccines have been a hot topic in the scientific community, and for good reason. They represent a significant leap forward in our ability to combat infectious diseases. But why are scientists so gung-ho about them? What is it about mRNA vaccines that has researchers buzzing with excitement and optimism? What makes them different from traditional vaccines? Traditional vaccines often involve using a weakened or inactivated form of a virus to stimulate an immune response. This process can be time-consuming and complex. Well, for starters, mRNA vaccines are incredibly versatile. Unlike traditional vaccines, which require the actual virus, mRNA vaccines use a small piece of the virus's genetic material to instruct cells to produce a protein that triggers an immune response. Remember that recipe card analogy? Think of mRNA as a set of instructions or a recipe card that tells your cells how to make a specific protein. This protein then acts as an antigen, prompting your immune system to recognize and fight the virus if you are exposed to it in the future. We can easily swap out the recipe for a different viral protein, allowing us to create vaccines for a wide range of diseases, even those that have been difficult to target in the past. This adaptability is a game changer in vaccine development. Research scientists. Plus, mRNA vaccines can be produced much faster than traditional vaccines. The traditional method of growing viruses in eggs or cell cultures can take months, but mRNA vaccines can be synthesized in a matter of weeks. Since they don't require growing large quantities of viruses or weakening them, the manufacturing process is quicker and more efficient. This efficiency not only speeds up production but also reduces the risk of contamination and other complications. This rapid development is a game changer, especially in the face of a pandemic. When a new virus emerges, time is of the essence. The ability to quickly develop and distribute a vaccine can save countless lives and help control the spread of the disease. But it's not just about speed and versatility. The effectiveness of mRNA vaccines is another reason for the excitement. These vaccines have shown the potential to be even more effective than traditional vaccines. mRNA vaccines also have the potential to be even more effective than traditional vaccines, triggering a stronger and more targeted immune response. This targeted response means that the immune system is better prepared to recognize and fight the virus. Plus, they can be designed to target multiple parts of a virus, making it harder for the virus to mutate and evade our immune system. This multi-target approach is crucial in dealing with viruses that are prone to rapid mutation. So, there you have it, science fans. The excitement surrounding mRNA vaccines is well-founded. They offer a new level of flexibility, speed, and effectiveness in our fight against infectious diseases. mRNA vaccines are a powerful new tool in our fight against infectious diseases, offering a safer, faster, and potentially more effective way to protect ourselves and our communities. As research continues and more mRNA vaccines are developed, we can look forward to a future where we are better equipped to handle outbreaks and protect public health.